I'm Aaron Walker, on-site winemaker for Pali Wine Company.
And I am Kenneth Uhas, the consulting winemaker for Pali Wine Company.
So we've got in front of us right now the 2008 Fiddlestix Vineyard Pinot Noir. Santa Rita Hills is a east-west facing valley with a lot of ancient seabed deposits. There's diatomaceous earth, which is rare and hard to find, which is ideal for planting Pinot Noir, especially in a cool climate like this. So the east-west facing orientation of the Santa Rita Hills and the valley really funnels in a lot of the Pacific marine influence, and that keeps the vineyards and the grapes very cool, which is ideal for Pinot Noir grape growing as well. The Fiddlestix Vineyard is owned by a wonderful woman named Kathy Joseph. This is one of my favorite vineyards to work with. It's a vineyard that's very near and dear to my heart because it's located in the area that I live and work, and it's a vineyard that I've been a fan of for many years, even before I started working with the vineyard specifically and for Pali.
So there were two different clones in the wine. There's the Pommard, which is clone 4, and then a Dijon 667. The fruit that came from the vineyards definitely tend to be somewhat black in style. I think you agree there's definitely a little bit of clay in the soils as well, which I think it attributes to some of the blacker characters. You pick the fruit when it is ripe. You do not pick based on numbers. So when Aaron and I go out into the vineyard, we are looking at bricks, or basically the measurement of what level of sugar or percentage of the volume is sugar. But that's only just a little key in the whole process. What the real decision is tasting the fruit. And in tasting the fruit, you're tasting the skin quality, the tannin quality within those skins. You're tasting the pulp ripeness, and then also the seed ripeness, or whether those seeds are on the green side, on the brown side, if they've matured. I mean, they're basically part of the wood content of the vine. And in that, sugars do tend to go up a little bit higher than in cooler areas such as Oregon or Burgundy. What I think people get a little caught up on sometimes is higher alcohol. And this wine is 15.1. And what I believe in is balance. And if you can't taste the alcohol, if the alcohol is within the wine, and it's not something that is revealing or shows as hot, then the wine is what it is. It tastes good and provides pleasure. I think we captured what we were going for, and that was capturing some really nice, sweet, long tannins, but then also getting the perfumes in the wines.
Absolutely.
Just good red fruits, but also mixed in with blackberries and even some plum characteristics.
And a wonderful spice note to it too. I mean, you get fairly typical of Santa Rita Hills. You get the herbal spice notes. You get like Asian tea, black tea, that kind of thing as well.
What's nice about the wine is it's really intense. It's got a great mouthfeel about it. The fruit is definitely there. It's definitely prominent, but it's just got this cutting acid that keeps it really fresh and makes it much easier to pair with food.
We were very careful to avoid over-extraction in the wine, but yet still wanting to get a nice, lush, full mouthfeel, fruit-forward style wine.
The whole berry fermentation is occurring within the skin, and you're able to maintain those esters or aromas. This dualism between kind of big and ripe, but it's still fresh and acidic.
Absolutely. I think the spice notes and the little bit of toasted flavors on the background play really nicely in the wine, and a lot of that comes from the oak. There's about 50% new French oak in this wine. The wine was aged a total of 16 months in French oak, 50% of that being new.
I think those 16 months in barrel really kind of gave the wine this polish. It really sort of polished the tannins out and refined the wine.
Cheers.